is time to hand out some grades, and I'm going to go ahead and grade Justin Fields' performance in week 1. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears, who picked up a victory in week 1 against the San Francisco 49ers, like I told you they would. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button. Gonna be here all season long to give you guys some best Bears content, so make sure you don't miss out. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. And guys, by the way, follow me on social media. Links down below for that. So with that being said, folks, I'm starting a new segment on the channel where I'm going to basically go ahead and grade Justin Fields' performance after every game this season. All right, I thought about it. And I'm like, look, this is the biggest goal for the Bears this year. It's not wins. It's not anything else. It's how Justin Fields develops, right? And so I want to go ahead and take a closer look at him and his performance specifically. So I'm going to try to do this after every single game. So with that being said, took some notes here for Justin Fields. So I'm going to go over that with you guys. Okay, so taking a look at Justin Fields and his performance today. Let's go over the stat line. Justin Fields finished in week 1 against the 49ers with the following stat line: 8 for 17. So less than 50 yards in terms of completion percentage. For 121 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He also had 11 carries for 28 yards. But the biggest stat of all, they got the dub. The Bears did. So that is the best feeling there. But our wins a quarterback stat, right? People sometimes argue if they are or not. But obviously, Justin Fields was a big part of the Bears' victory today. So in taking a look at his performance, it's not going to be just based on box score here. All right? And I'm not going to just go and take a look at the box score and say, oh, Justin Fields deserves an A, B, or C based off of the fact that he had, this many touchdowns, this many yards. No, it's an accumulation of everything, right? Actually watching the games, seeing every single play, seeing how Justin Fields did. And to me, where I want to start out is the fact that the defense Justin Fields was playing is one of the top defenses in football. We're talking about a top 10 defense, all right, in the 49ers. And the fact that Justin Fields was able to, he had a very slow start, but he was able to pick it up at the end, in the second half especially, and be able to deliver, score some touchdowns, get the yardage needed, and be able to do what is needed to get a victory. That was big. Because if we're talking about Justin Fields going against a team like the Falcons, like the Texans, like these poor defenses like the Jets, you probably would have said a lot of quarterbacks can do that, but a lot of quarterbacks can't do what Justin Fields did against a tough defense like the 49ers, all right? So the defense, that is a plus for Justin Fields, the fact that he played against a very, very tough defense and was able to lead the Bears to a victory. Number 2, the conditions. Folks, it was sloppy at Soldier Field today. The conditions were horrid. The rain was pouring. I mean, I feel like the Bears players and even the 49ers players just wanted to get the heck out of there. They wanted the game to finish. So the fact is, in those adverse conditions, being able to throw, being able to actually score, like, it was difficult. All right, it was very difficult. So the conditions are another thing where Justin Fields was able to make something happen out of nothing so often in this game that was really the difference here. Okay, so to me, that's another plus for Justin Fields. All right, pocket passing. Let's talk about his pocket passing. How did Justin Fields do, trying to deliver the ball within the confines of the pocket? I thought this is an area where he did struggle a bit. Now, look, the offensive play calling was very much conservative in this game by Luke Getsy. I was not a fan of it. I told you guys about it in the first half, so I'm not putting the blame on Justin here. It's just that we're talking about run after run, even when we're like on 3rd and long. Like, what are we doing here trying to run on 3rd and long all the damn time? So the play calling I was not a fan of in the first half, but then it did get better. And Justin, within the pocket, he did go through his reads and progressions. And even if it ended up in checking the ball down to David Montgomery, like there was a play where Justin went through his reads and he couldn't find anything. He checked down to Monty. That's fine. We're not trying to look for a 50-yard touchdown down the field every single time. That's just not possible. So the fact is, Fields did go ahead and, make his reads within the pocket. Now, he didn't do it consistently, and I did think he bailed from the pocket a lot. So to me, he kind of struggled here, but that's to be stated. That's going to happen against a tough defense like the 49ers, right? The other thing is, he did hold on to the ball a bit too long. You just can't do that. And part of this, I'm putting the blame on Luke Getsy because I'm telling you, you need to get the ball out quick against a tough 49ers defense. They were able to get pressure. You know your offensive line is going to hold up. Let's get some crossing patterns going. Let's get some quick, passes out. We did try a bunch of screen passes. I'm not saying I wanted more screens, but I'm saying quick passes to get the ball out of Justin Fields' hands. I don't know if it was Luke Getsy or if it was Justin Fields, but Fields just held onto the ball way too long, and it led to sacks. So that is an area he did struggle. Out of the pocket, though, oh my goodness, Justin Fields is a magician, right? Out of the pocket is where that magic happens. Justin Fields, we saw the touchdown to Dante Pettis was him rolling out left and delivering a strike to the right side of the field. Dante Pettis wide open, and Justin Fields knew that. He knew in the back of his head Dante Pettis was going to be wide open, so that was incredible. And then the second touchdown, this was actually still within the pocket. This was a play coming out of the I formation. Justin Fields delivering a strike to the right side to Equanimeous St. Brown. So credit to Justin Fields there. One touchdown within the pocket, one touchdown outside of the pocket. So you love to see the versatility there for Justin Fields. So I did like that. And again, talking about creating something out of nothing, Justin Fields did that a bunch. So to me, taking all those things into account here and taking the stat line, taking how Justin Fields did it, I would say in today's game, I would grade Justin Fields with his performance with a grade of a B-. I think that is fair in terms of what we saw as far as the Bears putting up 19 points. Justin Fields, he didn't even have 150 yards passing, but the fact is the conditions were really bad. So he did have his moments. He did have an interception, which I didn't even mention so far. That interception was a very, very poor play by Justin Fields early on. He just shouldn't have thrown that into that crowd. And so there's some positives, to me, more positives than negatives. And the biggest thing was that he helped the Bears get a victory. But I think the defense gets more credit to me than Justin Fields in terms of the victory today, because the defense was lights out the entire game. Justin started out slow and got better, but the defense was great the entire game. So I'm going to go ahead and give Justin Fields a B- for this game. Let me know what you guys think. What grade would you give Justin Fields for his performance in today's game? Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.